Hello, everybody. Sorry for the disconnect there we had shortly. Welcome to Wind Waker Randomizer Season 3 match between GobbityBobbity and Jarhead. I'll hand it off to Melon and Joist here.
So yeah, this is Wind Waker Randomizer. Both these players. What is this? Round 3? Yes. So the winner of this will. Well, this is game 1, but
Game 2, actually.
game 2? Okay.
Yep. Jarhead is ahead by 1.
Okay. So if Jarhead wins this one, then the match is over.
Yes. And if not, they have another match to come.
So looks like hopefully we will be getting started soon here. Soon TM. Hey, I'm Gob. What are you saying, Tuba Man? All the file names. It looks like we're off for. So they both are opting to do Diamond Step early. So this trick, they're both gonna try to Void. They're gonna hop into the Whirlpool to Void, and then that places them on the island. And then they have to do a Wind Waker dive off of the island to get underneath the island. And how water works when you're out of bounds, if there's ever a water above you, like a surface of water above you, it'll just warp you right up. It looks like Jarhead got it. Unfortunately, Gobbity did not get right in the middle, so he has to save warp, and then he's going to try it again, most likely.
And there he goes.
Very nice, got its second try.
Jarhead now grabbing his first chest. And getting note to mom.
That'll be useless until he gets the delivery bag, because you have to have the delivery bag in order to actually access that.
And the second chest here. Power bracelet.
That's a really nice one to get early, but it can also be scary because that means that bombs don't have to be in early logic.
That is true.
Now we get to see the dungeons.
No DRC, no Tower of the Gods.
Yep.
Like,
So now Jarhead's gonna do Cliff Plateau, and there's a couple different tricks here. One of which is iBot's favorite trick in the game. It's called chest storage, and so he's gonna get storage here by canceling a Wind Waker dive 3 frames before he hits the ground. And then he's going to store this chest, so he won't know what he gets from it until he checks his inventory after hitting a loading zone, voiding, or dying. I have a pretty strong feeling he's going to hit the loading zone, though.
not sure what he got though.
Nothing that we can see as of right now. Could have been something in the delivery bag as well, though. And we have no way of knowing that until we get the delivery bag and check the delivery bag. So we got rupees from the second one, I believe.
That's what it looks like.
Gobbity opting to go up the other side of the route. Oh, that's a bit scary. I'm pretty sure you can void there and get crushed by that, which could be a bit scary. Because then he would lose chest storage and have to redo that whole sequence if he wanted to still do that. Jarhead gained Wind God's Aria. Jarhead is going to go to Bomb Island now first, before probably going to Northern Fairy Island and Windfall. Bomb Island is one of the... people don't really like to go to Bomb Island that much.
It's not the favorite of most runners.
Yeah, some people call it Trog Island. It recently also was memed by Linkus when he went out of logic to break logic completely. But he needed to go there. Oh, then that's unfortunate, Jarhead. What are they called? Megtail. When he attacked, it pushed off the other Megtail from the button, so
One of the many reasons that this is not the favorite island. Who did roll this seed? I don't know.
this is an important question.
It
really
may
will,
have been
it will
Lost,
change
but
your
I'm not sure.
yeah, it's probably either Lost or Shadow. Okay, this is a Lost seed. And he got it first try. Nice. He got Cabana Deed. That's interesting to get early. So Cabana Deed is out of logic then.
Jarhead saving here at Windfall in case Northern Fairy has nothing for him.
Yeah, it ends up being really nice if Northern Fairy has nothing because he just soft resets back to Windfall. Gobbity getting first try at Bomb Island. Those throws there to the buttons, for me personally, are the worst part of that island. Ferori's Pearl, so while the pearls, we don't need the pearls to open Tower of the Gods, that one pearl specifically gives you a mail check, so if that was any other pearl, it would be defined as junk, but since it's Ferori's Pearl, it's not. Oh, and photosensitivity alert. Sorry, that was a bit late. I didn't realize he was doing it. Super swim.
Yeah, Gobbity tends to do a lot of those. So.
Not sure where he's going to. Maybe Eastern Fairy?
You know, I never really know with Gobbity.
Yeah, I think he is going to Eastern Fairy.
Yeah.
If Eastern Fairy wants to load.
Jarhead's starting his Windfall checks now.
Yeah, so what most runners end up doing at Windfall is they start the hide and seek minigame quest, and then they go around and do various other things while passively completing that quest. Gobbity getting the hurricane sound. So it looks like Gobbity's gonna opt to go to Paw Print early.
He'll be able to get at least 3 of those checks.
Jarhead gained the leaf, so that was from the mail check from Ferori's Pearl. That is a very useful item to have. Yeah, so this is already interesting with how the routing has separated, but I'm guessing that it'll come back together after these kinds, or after all these checks.
Yeah, they'll probably switch places.
Yeah.
And there's that delivery bag in paw print. And
Yes, that's
Tingle
an
just
early.
giving all the love.
Early delivery bag.
And a
And a
rupee.
rupee wallet. Normally you would not need a rupee wallet in this with these settings, but it opens a mail check. So he will have mail. Oh, no, he's not gonna. Please don't tell me he's gonna. Oh, and they both have Moblin's letter, I believe,
That's what it looks
from the storage earlier in the game. Yeah, photosensitivity alert. He's gonna super swim again. It's completely unnecessarily. Yeah, so we will see a lot of super swims here. Oh yeah, if he goes to Northern Ferry, I guess that can be worth it then. It loaded faster than Eastern Ferry did for him.
So, Hide and Seek brought Jar Nairu's Pearl, which is useless, and the Command Melody, which will come in handy later on.
Yeah, we have Wind Temple and Earth Temple, which, I mean, you don't need Command Melody for Earth Temple, but you do need it for Wind Temple. Until somebody figures out how to get past bar doors, please. Please find it. Got regained Ferrari's Pearl now. Opening the mail check to get the leaf. And he got the leaf. And he got a Master Sword.
What mail was the Master Sword from?
The Rupee Wallet, I believe, that he got in Pop Print.
Oh, Note to Mom is where it came from.
Oh, okay.
I think he checked the rupee bag mail after.
Oh,
getting
yeah.
out of
After
Pop.
Pop Print.
And the delivery bag for Jarhead.
So he now realizes that he has the Moblin's letter.
And that rupee bag.
Gobbity opting to do Milo without the bow or Picto box. So he just gets to sit around for a little bit.
Do some waiting.
That's the best part about every speedrun, right? The part where you wait.
Oh, yes.
Jarhead's gonna be picking up the mail here. Getting his... Or no. His something else. He might mail the note to Mom, though? Yes. Gobbity just waiting for Milo.
And there's Jarhead's Master Sword.
An early Master Sword without the Skull Hammer can be really scary sometimes because it opens up one check in Forsaken Fortress. But you can't get there logically without bombs. But I can guarantee you that both of these runners will not be using bombs to get into Forsaken Fortress.
And there are those bombs.
Really relief to get bombs earlier in a seed than later. Because of how tingle chests are in the game. Normally in the vanilla game, you have to have the tingle tuner and use a tingle bomb on them. But in Rando, the ability to just use a normal bomb to spawn it works. And so we use those in tournament settings. And the scary part about that is that there can be a small key in those tingle chests. You need the hammer for Helmarock King. Like, to kill Helmarock King, you need the hammer. This is a best of 3, but Jarhead is up 1-0, so this is game 2. Jarhead talking to the man that got Maggie back. Gobbity's routing paying off a little bit here, so that since he did Pop Run first, he only has to go in here once for Maggie, and he won't have to come back. Yeah, and then those bombs could be like really big for Gobbity, especially because there's no Picto Box or Fire and Ice arrows yet, so there's a good chance that Jarhead will skip it actually. But he might be feeling like doing Milo alone today. And bombs also open up a mail check. A bottle, so he can go and save Grandma now, if he wanted to.
If you can hit this tree.
Bonking into the tree is hard.
Jarhead choosing to do the Zunari side quest here. Trading.
All of Outside in Logic. Where were power bracelets? I believe
Those
power
were
bracelets were in
Diamond Step.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could you imagine if we had to do the full trading quest in Rando? So here, Jarhead's gonna get storage and store a chest. And hopefully he remembers to not talk to, or not use the Wind Waker to stop his movement. Because normally, most people get really muscle memory just to use the Wind Waker to instantly stop their movement. But if you were to use the Wind Waker here, it would cancel his storage, and it wouldn't even stop his movement.
Huh? Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
The trading quest that we have now isn't bad at all. It's as long as you do it great fish. If you had to do it at like multiple different places and it like, wasn't great fish, then it would be a lot worse. Like if you had to go to the child island in Mother and Child, and the other one's at Bomb Isle.
So with the chest storage that Jarhead just got, he'll be clipping into Western Ferry.
I know that iBot will actually be fine with this chest storage because it can't have an item that is on the tracker. So Jarhead will not be getting banned for this storage. They're only banned for the Moblin's letter storage. Gobbity having to go to Outset, get the ferry, and most likely save Grandma. And yes, too, but I'm sure that you would have a great time finding all the NPCs that you need. Would you also have to randomize the kids then? So you're gonna be finding, you're gonna have to really play the extreme game of hide and seek. Jarhead just waiting for Mila,
Yep.
or he fortunately is about to get bombs. The hook shot from Outset Berry. I don't know if those are considered non-playable characters. I mean, I guess it depends on if you define it as a character or not. I'm assuming talking about the statue. Because you can have interaction with them, but not in randomizer. Grandma percent. Even if Graham doesn't have anything, it's always nice to have soup.
It is extremely helpful. And Grandma
Grappling
having the
hook.
grappling hook.
That's a big item.
And Jarhead will be getting those checks here now. So.
So now is DRC in fully in logic? I think.
DRC isn't in logic at all.
Oh, you're right. So we will not be going to DRC. Getting another ferry island here, Southern Ferry. Forbidden Woods? Maybe. Forbidden Woods is only half in logic until we get the boomerang, but it would be possible for Gobbity to full clear it using tricks. And yeah, in case if you're new around here, if you're wondering what tricks we allow and what tricks we don't, we allow almost everything. There's one trick that's technically banned, even though I don't think anybody has gotten it. Yeah, there's one that lets you pretty much duplicate an item, which would be useless, except for the way that randomizer works with the swords and the bows. Yeah, you have progressive items. They just count as progressive, so you need the first sword to get the second sword. Otherwise, you could have it, like, in the vanilla game, you see people just get light arrows, and that won't happen because they have to get all three of the progressive bows in order to get the light arrows. But if you get the light arrows, then you'd still need a quiver, or... Yeah, you still need a quiver. Because the first bow actually counts as, like, the first 30. And Gobbity getting... Yeah.
And there's Jarhead's grappling hook.
Golden feather from the chest.
Always a good item to get.
It's also nice because most people in Rando are going to store that chest, and they're never going to know what they got because they don't have the spoils bake. I can take a sigh of relief on that one. And that warp pod that Gobbity opened up that links between dungeons. We won't be seeing use of that in this seed because the dungeons that's linked to are not in logic, but that is a randomizer exclusive if you've seen the vanilla game and are wondering if that's there or not, because it's not. Well, yeah, Gobbity also hasn't done trading quest in Western Fairy, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And Jarhead's about to go get that 4th check from Paw Print here as well.
Yep, just get Paw Print and then be done with Paw Print for the seed.
Yep.
It always feels really great when you don't have to double dip Paw Print. Yeah, so this is game 2 of best of 3. Jarhead's up 1-0. The winner of this will go on to winners semifinals, if I recall correctly. Let me bring
I
it
don't
up.
know if it's... Yeah, I had just opened it.
Yeah, so the winner of this will be facing Frostbite in winners semifinals. And the loser will drop to losers bracket, where they will face the winner of Tuba Man versus Linkus.
You never know, Tuba.
You know, Linkus could forget to grab something, say Maggie's letter. It could be very crucial to the seed.
Yes, Lost, the winner of this best of 3.
Yep, and so if Jarhead wins, then the series is over. If Gobbity wins, then it'll force a game 3 between these two.
So Jarhead is now in Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, the tracker now I'm in trouble. I mean, there could also be something in Bomb Isle, in which case, really.
So Jarhead's storing that golden feather so that he can get up to the top pretty quickly.
The S trick is really only used in Rando because, well, I guess it would be in one meme category, but which would be like the all flags, 100% all flags, all everything. But I don't even know if that's actually a category in Wind Waker. Jarhead checking his inventory to see if he can find what he got. But we know it's just a golden feather. Oh yeah, that's right. You could just have something in Diamond Step, and then you're fine. Because Diamond Step really is an extremely hard trick. Gobbity killing the mini boss of this dungeon. He's most likely just gonna save warp out of here because it's a little bit of a pain to get out of there with the hook shot. It can be done, but it's just not ideal. Using the warp pot back to get back to the hub room of the dungeon. He's gonna try to do a ledge clip here. He gets it. And that'll let him clip all the way to the basement. And so that's why normally he'd need the boomerang to cut that down, but since he doesn't have the boomerang, he has to do that. Oh, the P-Hat almost got him. P-Hats are an interesting enemy.
They are definitely not a favorite enemy. P-hats and Keese, they're just so annoying.
And Magtails. Don't
Oh
forget
yes,
the Magtails.
of course the Magtails, but we don't like to talk about those. Jarhead getting some P-hat action.
Yeah, so that chest that Gobbity spawned with a bomb is one of the Tingle chests. They're a little bit of an Easter egg, in my opinion, in the vanilla game, because I don't think anything really hints to them. But in Rando, we just let normal bombs activate them, and the trigger for them is very large. Gobbity, I think he was trying to get some bombs because bombs were manually put into the drop table on a couple of the patches next to the Tingle chest. Because he is most likely going to have to kill Cali Demos with bombs. You can gain the Picto box there. Gobbity trying to do another ledge clip here. Yeah, if you're in the right spot here, you can just use the hook shot on the chest, and then you're trapped in jail. Yeah, so Gobbity now with 14 bombs, he's gonna... Oh, and Jarhead, very nice, getting the... escaping that room with the hook shot. Normally you'd use the boomerang there, but since he doesn't have a boomerang, he has to use the hook shot.
Another rupee bag upgrade for Jarhead here.
It's gonna look like Jarhead is gonna opt to do the ledge clip here. Predict Lenzo has first bow. He's hiding it. Yeah, so Gobbity is gonna kill Calidemos here with bombs. At least try. Takes 4 bomb hits to kill Calidemos. Got the first 2. And very nicely done by Gobbity. I wonder if Gobbity, I don't know if he's done 8% with actor unloading, but it might be muscle memory for him to just leave that place now. Jarhead gained the ledge clip there. It looks like Gobbity is going to be super swimming to Forsaken Fortress with chest storage, so again, photosensitivity alert, warning. Yep. He's trying to clip through the wall. Just have to ESS walk through it. So the way the Super Swim actually works is you don't actually need storage for it to work, but with camera lock it becomes a lot easier than manual Super Swim. So every frame the camera gets flipped 180 degrees and it flips Link as well. So every frame that happens, he gains 3 negative speed. And if you do that enough, it builds up enough speed to where you can just swim across the ocean. And Jarhead now doing Kelly demos with bombs. Meanwhile, since Gobbity has chest storage, he's able to walk up the side of Forsaken Fortress. Also, the super swing is over. I forgot to mention. If you're really good at unbuffered manual super swim, you can actually start super swimming in this room to save a couple seconds and carry that speed into the stairs. Saves a whopping like 6 seconds if done optimally with unbuffered manual super swim. Now Gobbity's gonna get storage here and store the cutscene so that he can still move Link in this cutscene, which lets him just go back down in. And that'll take out most of the RNG from the Helmarock fight, which is always nice when you can eliminate RNG and be faster at the same time. Jarhead getting his second bottle from Orca, which is a bale that you get after killing Kelly demos.
And it looks like he's going to be super swimming as well to Forsaken Fortress.
Yep, so photosensitivity warding on Jarhead's side again. So what Gobbity was trying to do there was he was trying to use soup and pause the game to switch from soup at the same time so that he could drink soup, put some soup in another bottle, and then still have more soup. And have the effects of soup. Now this cutscene just teleports Gobbity to the top. So now Gobbity's gonna try to skip Phantom Ganon. He does this to see if he can get Phantom Ganon to be at if he can know that Phantom Ganon holds either the map or the compass, then he just won't have to fight Phantom Ganon, which is nice because Phantom Ganon is a slower check. Gobbity getting window jump, which saves a whopping 4 seconds. If failed, then it loses about 30, but you know, seems worth it to me. but it's probably super free for Gobbity because normally you'd have to do rolls all the way up and carry your momentum, but in the randomizer we actually get the roll mechanic from HD, which will put your speed instantly to the highest roll speed when you start rolling. Also, the Super Swim on Jarhead's side is over. I keep on forgetting to mention these things.
Okay, so do I. Yeah, so Gobbity will have to fight Phantom again in here since he did find the map and the compass for Forsaken. So that's what he is doing now.
So Jarhead now hoping that you not softlock Helmarock. Oh, that was a bit scary, but Helmarock came down after all. And so the cutscene on Jarhead's side, since a lot of cutscenes in this game are based on the position of characters and their angle and stuff like that, it looks a bit glitchy because Helmarock King died inside of the tower instead of normally he dies on top of the tower. There's a couple other times that you might see a little bit of a glitchy cutscene in this. Gobbity opting to do the Zanari trading quest. If you're doing the game casually, normally you have to find out which traders want to give which items, and you progress through the whole trading quest with, I think it's 9 different items, but we only need to get up to the exotic flower in this, so we just get the 2 from Great Fish, and Great Fish allows us to get both of them from the same trader. Still no bow. Almost an hour in. We do need all 3 bows, all 3 progressive bows to beat the game. Well, we don't need them, but we're gonna get all 3 progressive bows before we decide to beat the game. Jarhead almost falling there. That would have been a bit scary. Gobbity getting Earth God's lyric from Western Fairy. So I think after this, they're gonna have done most of the same checks. So it looks like it should be very even here. Jarhead opting to play tennis. Gobbity gained the tingle chest, or the tingle item. That is not in logic, so it can't actually have any progressive item. But this next one from Arrow can have an item.
And another bottle.
Time for first Poe.
So I think Jarhead's probably gonna head to Windfall as well.
Yep. So yeah, now we're in it. It looks like they're pretty much even. Like it's very close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cutscene that Gobbity was just in, you can actually get a frame perfect roll, and it flips your camera, which makes the cutscene look a little bit buggy.
Which we might see from Jarhead here. Yep.
Yep. Stairs are also very weird in Wind Waker. Some of them are stairs, some of them are just ramps.
Jarhead changing it to day to avoid a cutscene.
Yeah, since the randomizer doesn't really have story progression, the pirates are always at Windfall. They live here now. So anytime it's at nights, they're at the bar. Always. Yeah, I don't think they've done any other checks that the other one hasn't, and it's actually like 10 seconds apart right now.
Yep.
Iron boots.
Hey there, Poggy. And a heart piece.
This is so close.
Literally moments apart.
They're in the same crawl tunnel an hour in. I'm not sure if Jarhead is ahead by extra checks. I don't think so. But there could have been something that I missed.
Yeah, the only difference between their oh, there's that bow. Simultaneous bows. I don't remember where Din's Pearl was, but Jarhead, that's the only item he has that Gobbity doesn't, aside from the bottle he's about to get.
Oh yeah. Oh, and pop print. Never mind. Jarhead has them pop print.
Oh, yep. He did
So
the
right
top of
here.
puppet. So they're diverging now.
Yeah, emulator is allowed in for tournament matches, and the reason it is allowed is because it's slower. You can't use any emulator-only functions such as save states, however.
No, Jar is playing on his Wii.
Yeah.
Both players are using Wii's today.
You can use a Wii, a hard-modded GameCube you can actually use, but I don't know anybody who does that. Or you can also use a Wii U. Homebrewed. Wii also has to be homebrewed. Oh, I believe that is his overlay is from a third party thing that like connects to the controller. I'm not quite sure how it works, but it connects to the controller, I think. Oh, and photosensitivity warning, because Gobbity's gonna do Gobbity things.
Where do you think he's going?
Most likely to Cabana, where Jarhead is. Trying to keep it as even as possible.
And the boomerang in the first check at Cabana.
Yeah, the boomerang isn't needed, but it's always nice to have. Especially
It's a
for
convenience
Keith.
item. Yeah. Oh, we're actually not at Cabana.
We're at Thorn Ferry.
And the Mirror Shield is the
The
last.
super swim is over, but there's a good chance that we're gonna see another one on Jarhead's side.
Possibly.
Yep. So, photosensitivity warning. Gobbity getting a Master Sword from Thorn Ferry. I'm sure what Gobbity really wanted to do there, though, was have that be junk, and then soft reset back to pop print, and then do another super swim.
Mm-hmm. Jar unfortunately drowning from his super swim.
Is he gonna try it again?
I think so.
Ooh, Gobbity hoping that water RNG is nice to him today. Yeah, the water's just so low. It's just staying low.
Jar making it his super swim here.
It was a bit close.
And Gobbity getting inside the cabana labyrinth.
Yeah, normally this is supposed to be a maze, but if you just hit these pegs through the walls like that, then it's not much of a maze anymore. Jarhead getting his Master Sword.
And it looks like Jarhead is headed to Angular.
Yep. There's Gobbity getting the mirror shield.
And Gobbity is going to be doing another super swim here.
Photosensitivity warning. There's been a lot of super swims in this. Mainly because Gobbity is very comfortable super swimming. It actually looks like he's going to super swim to Angular. Very nicely done. He has to get on that platform so that he can pull the Wind Waker to cancel storage.
And Angular has the deluxe Picto Box.
So yeah, I could be wrong once again, but there's a good chance that they're about less than a minute apart here.
And Jarhead getting storage, so I'm assuming we're gonna see another super swim from him.
Yep. Jarhead's model is Lucas.
Yep, just a recolor of Lucas there.
Yeah, he should be going to Earth Temple with this super swim. I wonder if if Gobbity will opt to go to Earth Temple as well.
I guess
I think he knows. I don't think he knows that he has a swift sail. I think that he just gets from place to place with swimming.
Yep. He storage.
So Jarhead's done with the super swim, but Gobbity will be super swimming again now. Super Swim is over, so hopefully we won't be seeing one for a little bit.
Hopefully.
Gobbity will Super Swim inside Earth Temple. He'll Super Swim to Jaw.
Jarhead making his way to the basement. Or actually going to the side first here.
Open it up for later.
Right.
So that otherwise he could do a command melody skip in that room, but if he's gonna have to open it later, there's no point.
Right. Fire and ice arrows.
So we're getting to it. It's just light arrows on the last Master Sword until go mode.
Yep.
And that's also gonna be a sigh of relief to Jarhead because he's probably thinking, what if this place doesn't have anything? What if it's empty? But because he could also choose to go to Wind Temple and full clear that. But it's not. So normally in the room that Jarhead's in, you have to use a fire arrow to shoot one of the banners, which will then make light so that you can get or freeze a purple chew and then put them on a block. But if you have medley or just bombs and a leaf, you can skip that by grabbing onto the stairs. Gobbity picking up his fire and ice arrows. Jarhead can actually opt to go for a roll clip here, which it looks like he's lined up to do. Yeah, he didn't get it. It's only frame perfect, but it saves about a second. Because you just jump up instead of climbing up again. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if Gobbity was gonna get the tingle chest. Got worried for a second there. No super swims yet inside Earth Temple.
Not yet.
Jarhead gained a small key from the coffin.
Mm-hmm. We must have iBot.
Yeah, I wonder if we should get Lago to add water into Earth Temple just for Gobbity.
And there's bottle percent for Gobbity. And he's attempting to duplicate his soup. And there he goes.
Yeah, it's nice to have soup in here because then it only takes one slash and one jump slash or spin attack or parry. So it turns this room from a somewhat long room into easy.
Yep, and Jarhead headed to the basement now after clearing both the left and right side.
And there's Gobbity picking up the last Master Sword. So now all he needs is light arrows, and then he can go mold the rest of the seed.
Yep.
Vanilla light arrows, yes, that would be great.
It's always fun to have in a seed.
See, now they're back to very close. If Gobbity ends up being able to skip the left side, then that would save him a decent amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Left side has the boss key though, so it looks like he's going to pick up this chest normally. So now he is not able to skip the left side. Because if he wanted to, he could store that chest and then clip through the boss door. Yes, Gob skipped left side. Or I don't know if that would be like really be considered a skip. It's more or less leave it for later. So we'll see how Gobbity opts to do the mirror room, which the intended way is very slow to move all of the blocks. You're supposed to move all the blocks to access the boss key room. Gobbity's struggling a little bit to get the medley in the right spot.
Another feather.
The Poe chase, yeah, for Jarhead. No, Jarhead, did the left side really? The seed? You either skip it or you do it early. There is no in between. There's never a normal time to do the left side.
Green rupee.
I believe there's 2 green rupees in the entire game.
I think
those
there's only one.
And those can be literally anywhere. They
I know
don't have to be
there's-
in logic.
Yeah, I know there's 2 bloopies.
Oh, that's maybe what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Ooh. Gobbity getting the roll clip, but then leaving that area. So he has to get to the door and then just stay there real quick. He has to stay past all of the walls because they are clippable from only one side. Why were they designed like that? I couldn't tell you, but... Being very careful the second time not to go backwards. Did the Dark Knight just shield the ice arrow?
That's what it looked like. Jarhead grabbing his green rupee. And save warping out.
Pretty sure he knows that the boss keyed item is either the map or the compass, so he doesn't need it.
Mm-hmm. John, I'm always hoping for vanilla light arrows. Because it makes the speed longer, Pogi.
Yeah, it's no fun when people are actually good and like beat the game in under an hour and a half. We want to watch. Honestly, having to double dip multiple dungeons, in my opinion, is worse than vanilla light arrows.
Yeah.
Gotta be trying to do a bomb boost up here to skip the puzzle. There he gets it.
And Jarhead working on Valhalla.
Using the hurricane spin in Valhalla.
Of course.
Also, if anybody here is newer to the race settings, we know that right off the bat, when it gives us our dungeons, we know where all of the Triforce pieces are. They will always be at the bosses of the dungeons that are highlighted in race settings. Yeah, Jarhead doing the left side first confirmed that that chest had to be a dungeon item that he didn't need. Hmm?
Jarhead going to Windfall.
So Gobbity just save warped after seeing that there was a small key there. But behind that is the big key. Like, he needs that. He actually needs that small key. Or, actually, no, he doesn't need it, actually. You can do a ledge
And
clip.
there's the light arrows for Jarhead. From letter from Baito.
Yep,
So he's gonna go straight to Wind Temple.
And he is in go mode.
That he is.
Wait,
I guess Gobbity got the big key.
I thought it was in the mini boss room. I must have been wrong.
Yeah. No, it was the one before that.
Oh, okay.
Gobbity not using Hurricane Spin on Valhalla.
So I wonder if after this, is Gobbity going to check the mail or is he going to go straight for Wind Temple?
I am unsure, but the smart thing to do would be to do Overworld beforehand.
So in Wind Temple, we don't need the big key, but we do need to find a small key in Wind Temple.
And there it is, right in the first chest.
Very convenient.
It'll be a quick go mode here. Jarhead showing off a bit.
Yeah, it's spring storage there. So then when he looks back at the spring again, it jumps him up. Yeah, it would be smart to do that. It looks like Gobbity's gonna do another super swim. So photosensitivity warning. I have no clue where this could be to.
I don't know what
Outside?
overworld checks he still has.
So he's not going to outside.
No.
Oh, Needle Rock. That's a good one. Yeah. Probably is.
Yep, he could be doing fire and ice checks.
Oh, he's gonna go to Ice Ring. He's gonna get up Void and then be put back on the boat. And the super swim is over, so you can look back.
So unfortunately for Gobbity, he won't be checking the mail here for a bit.
So now Jarhead's gonna get chest storage. Needle Rock, Fire Mountain, the mail, and fall. Yeah, I think that should be it. Red Chew Jelly. Now Jarhead's gonna do a really scary jump.
But he does it, no problem. So Gobbity should be checking the mail right now to get his light arrows. And there they are.
And then Gobbity's gonna do another super swim. It's photosensitivity warning.
And Jarhead is in Mongera's fight now.
And the super swim is over, so this will be the last super swim of the game. Should be at
Are you
least.
sure about that?
Elijah's predicting the sub 150.
That's a good prediction, I think.
Oh, Jarhead almost getting a poke shot at really fast there. Yeah, so in SD you can grab his tongue while he's still in midair. So there's Jarhead's last piece of the Triforce. Now he can just go to Hyrule, fight Ganon, and be done. So yeah, if everything goes really well, then it should be super close to sub 150 for Jarhead.
Mm-hmm.
Got you doing an interesting clip to the basement. He's gonna opt to get storage on the spring. Yeah, so to get storage on a spring here, you actually have to be very far on the right side, specifically the right side of the spring. Jarhead trying to switch to light arrows, but he doesn't have enough magic for a light arrow. Bobbity.
Hmm.
So he's safe to save beforehand, but
I believe so, yeah.
he knows that that item is actually a piece of heart or a heart container that he stored.
And Jarhead entering Puppet Cannon.
Gain the
Getting that
first snipe.
first.
Cut down the tail. Unfortunate.
And phase 1 is over.
Wait, I looked away for a second. Did Jarhead get quick shot?
I believe so, yes.
So there's also another shot that you can go for in this phase, if he wants to. That was scary. On Gobbity's side.
But he made it.
Jarhead gained some water. Jarhead finishing Puppet Cannon. Now he just has to climb up and fight Ganondorf. Unfortunately, since it's randomizer, we don't have cutscenes, so we don't have the Hugh cutscene.
And Jarhead now has soup percent.
He's gonna go way up on the rope. Gobbity almost gained the snipe. We got the mid-air snipe, but he didn't get the super fast one afterwards. Jar gets the grab there. Very nice. And no, in case if anybody's wondering, L sliding is not item sliding in SD. And Jarhead's almost done.
Yep. He finishes with a 149.12.
Very well played.
Yes, it was.
And pretty close for most of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If Gobbity were to have done the mail right after, it would have been very close, and it would have been a nail biter. But hey, the light arrows could have been an ice ring, and then Gobbity's route would have been better.
That is true.
I think that the main reason he wanted to go there was because he saw an opportunity to super swim. So he took it.
Probably.
See, Gobbity just sees every island and he's like, I can't super swim off of that island. I don't really want to go there.
So I'm sure Jarhead will be joining us here shortly for the interview.
Yeah, throughout that race, very even. Oh, and Gobbity doing the hurricane spin into the barrier. Yeah, the barrier, the only thing that we actually need the fully powered Master Sword for.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Jarhead.
Hello?
Nice run.
So, whereabouts are things?
So Gobbity is in Hyrule now. He just broke the barrier.
So that was interesting.
Yeah, Gobbity, the routing was just a bit different because Gobbity super swam everywhere.
Yeah. He does that. That was one of the reasons why I made my file name what I did. As was very evident when I tried to go to Thorn. And I think one other place, right? I don't remember. I don't know.
You probably super swam to Forsaken Fortress, yes.
Well, yeah, but there was somewhere else I super swam that I'm pretty sure I failed, but I don't really remember.
I think you were like super close to failing something. Or no, you didn't fail it. It was angular to Earth Temple.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was one that I did like actually fail, but I guess not. I don't know. It's been a bit.
Yeah, no, overall that was very close.
Up until the end there, yeah.
Yeah, because about halfway through, we later found out that you had done one more check, but you guys both got the bow like simultaneously.
Oh jeez. What was the thing I had over him?
So near the end, you skipped boss key and he didn't do left side first, so he did all that, and he didn't do big key skip, but then he did after Earth Temple, he did Ice Ring because he super swam from Earth Temple to Ice Ring.
Ah. Okay. Honestly, something like that did cross my mind, but I thought, probably shouldn't. Probably doing that would be a bad idea. So that was a weird scene.
It was very interesting. It wasn't necessarily bad.
It wasn't. It just, I feel like this happens to me a lot with most of the seeds I play now, but they feel weird to, like, run through now, to me. Like, this one felt extra weird to run through.
What made it weird?
I don't know. Just the way I ended up doing everything just felt off, but that's probably just me.
Oh yeah,
I don't
another
think
thing that costed Gobby a bit was failing Wind Temple Go mode.
Oh, did he? Did
Yeah.
he? I assume he messed up in the fan room.
You were still ahead at that point, but
Well, yeah, but I just
could have
wanted.
been a lot closer, yeah.
Yeah, I was like kind of just autopiloting through it, and I decided to do something slightly different for getting to the middle.
Wait,
Like
what?
normally, I actually like open up the floor. That time, I just all slid and hookshot clipped in.
Oh, in Wind Temple? Yeah, Gobby
Yeah.
did the same thing where he clips in.
Okay, yeah. Usually, I like go up and like hit the switch to open the panel. Decided to do something different this time.
So now Gobby's on phase 2, Spidey Man.
Nice.
See if he can get Crip Shot. Yeah, Gobby, so he super swam started after Bomb Isle. He super swam from Bomb Isle to Eastern Ferry.
Ah, yeah.
Then swam from, or then he sailed to Paw Print, did that. Super swam from Paw Print to Northern Ferry.
Let's see.
Then did all the Windfall stuff, and then I want to say super swam again. Eat the pig.
Yeah, Gobbity's the super sweet guy.
Wait, Discord, please. So yeah, hopefully Gobbity will be joining us in here.
I assume he will.
So Jarhead, you're facing Frostbite next.
Indeed.
How do you feel about that?
Generally pretty okay, but I'm a little worried about him because he has beaten me in certain seeds in the past. Yeah, he does a lot of really, really crazy strats that concern me.
You have to do the crazy strats though, even if they're slower. What does the roll clip that you're trying to do accomplish? Just out of curiosity.
You'll see. Here in a sec.
He already did done.
It looks like Gobbity should be able to get sub 2.
And Gobbity finishes with a 159.28. I said it after it showed up in chat. Wasn't spoilers.
Can't believe Melon would spoil the.
How dare you?
Wow, okay.
Here's Gobbity.
Hey, Gob.
Hello, Gobbity.
It's a super swim man.
Oh, hello? Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. GG's. Too fast, 5 me.
So what
So,
did you think of the seed?
The seed was good. But I don't know. The seed flowed nicely for the route I did, so I don't know. It's kind of weird that Boomerang locked away so late. It put a lot of things out of logic, but worked out.
Yeah.
So
You don't need the boomerang.
well, I don't, but but it put Wind Temple in logic for Forbidden Woods.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of like, I'm glad though, because it made me not go to Wind Temple too early. Because I'm like, well, it's out of logic, even though I can full clear it, so I might as well just go to Earth Temple instead. And that worked out a lot better. But
I thought the decision was, well, I can super swim to Earth Temple.
true, that too. There's a lot of things going into it.
I heard you super swam a lot.
I did. I had a good time just super swimming around.
Yeah, I messed up one of the 3 super swims that I tried.
Dang. Yeah, I can't believe I failed the Wind Temple Go mode. That I don't know how many years it's been since I failed that trick, but it's been a lot of years. And all my
Have you
speed
seen the
runs
other
and
setup
all my
for it?
everything. What?
Have you seen the other setup for it?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's been a long ass time since I've even come close to failing that trick. I had a lot of nerves, what can I say? I was in go mode, going to the last dungeon, Jarhead hadn't finished yet, and what happened, I tried to do the leaf pump instead of the jump slash, which is what I did the second time.
Mm-hmm.
I usually do the jump slash, but I'm like, I'm gonna play it super safe, and I'm just gonna try to leaf pump. And I actually missed the A button for the leaf pump.
Oh no.
So, like, if I would have actually just hit the leaf pump, would have been fine. But, like, I just missed the A button. And I'm like, oh shit, now I'm too far. And then I was barely too low to be able to make it onto the platform. So that sucked.
Yeah, that's
But
unfortunate.
besides that...
Dang, man.
Yeah, about halfway through, when you guys were getting the Lenzo checks, it was very close. As in, you guys were both crawling through that tunnel in there at the same time.
Wow. When did it really, like, get off?
So Jarhead did the left side first, and he got to skip the big key in that area.
Okay.
Or the big key check, not the big key,
Yeah.
but. And then Jarhead went right to the mail after beating Earth Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided. I heard you super swim to Ice Ring, and that mentally occurred to me, but I thought, considering I failed.
I mean, yeah, it was really 50-50. I was like, I'm gonna get Ice Ring and Mail, but Like, oh, mail. And I went to mail. Like, okay. But,
Yeah.
because it was all in the same sphere anyway, so I'm like, might as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I just went to Windfall first because there's the, like, there were 4 checks total there for me,
Oh.
counting the mail. So,
Oh, yeah, same then. I
Yeah,
had
it was
the Minenko and the fire arrows check.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I went to
figured-
Windfall right after Ice Ring, because I'm like, Minenko was Sphere 6, so I'm like, well.
Yeah.
Check that before everything else. But...
Yeah. The seed felt weird to me, but I guess it was fine for you.
It was weird.
But, like, most seeds feel weird to me now, so.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I was surprised I got grappling hook. I'm saying grappling hook wasn't an Earth Temple this time. I'm like, what is this seed? Oh my god.
Yeah, you've been having some a train of like not super great seeds, haven't you, lately in practice?
Yeah. Had my vanilla master sword seed not too long ago.
Yeah, a lost seed with that doesn't have like some really bad shenanigans.
I mean, most of the seeds I've seen from her lately have been fine, but sometimes,
I have not seen one yet.
yeah, sometimes they're not good.
Like, I think that of the seeds that I've played, I think that I've had better luck with math girl seeds than I have with lost seeds.
Wow.
Trez seeds are another beast, though. Trez seeds
I
are
love
allowed
Trez
to be
seeds.
on
They're
their
the best
own
seeds.
pool.
Oh, I'll play Trez seed any day. Yeah, overall, I mean, I wish I had played better game 1, but I'm glad game 2. I actually thought I played well besides failing Wind Temple. I thought I actually played well. Put on a decent competitive match.
Yeah, the
Yeah, man.
execution was good on both
So I
sides.
was happy with that. I'm like, all right, I'm not messing everything up. Everything went pretty well besides, you know, the 1 or 2 things. But
Yeah.
I definitely felt a lot better about this race. I wish this was the first game, but you know.
You know, it happens.
But it's still good. Still good fun.
Yeah.
And I'll see you in grand
So-
finals.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, Gobbity, your next match will then be against the winner of Tubaman versus Linkus.
Oh.
So we could have a interesting super swim off.
Good. Good.
That would be fun to watch.
I forgot
Lots,
Lincoln's
lots
got
of secret warnings, though.
this win against Jim.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it
early.
wouldn't be fun if you have, if you're,
Epileptic.
yeah, or have any sort of sensitivity to those.
Yeah.
It's still best of 3 at that point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
All best of 1 rounds are over, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Does Chad have any more questions for the runners? How do I get good?
Play a lot.
Oh,
That's true.
okay.
And, like, practice and learn and practice all stupid backups. Like, just in case anything happens, learn the backups.
If you name your file Gobbity, can you super swim?
I think that's how that works, yeah.
No, you have to name it Gobbit without the Y. That's the secret.
Okay. See, this time I named my file not Gob. So I guess that's why I failed one.
It's
Makes
like
sense,
the
that makes
stuff
sense.
in OOT any percent where you have to have a certain file name.
Oh, yeah. God. OOT finally got ace. And, like, RTA viable ace.
It's a very good run.
Yeah.
You just do a couple things in the game, then voila, you're at the credits.
Yeah, just do a few things, press a few buttons, you know. It's whatever, really.
So, is there anything else before we send everybody off here?
Not as far as I'm aware.
I'm good.
So, just to let everybody know, there might be a match at midnight Eastern, 5 a.m. UTC tomorrow. It depends on availability of volunteers. Lost likely doing another seed roll for anybody who's interested in Lost Seeds. Other than that, thank you for joining us. The only other thing coming up is the really close in the schedule tomorrow would be the Ocarina of Time Standard Weekly at 9 a.m. Eastern, and then I'm going to send you all off here to the Ocarina of Time NA Weekly.